Hello, my name is Marnie, and I'm the creator of the Change Your Life meditation course. I'm also a breast cancer survivor, and not just surviving, thriving. In this video, I'm going to share with you my #1 best healing tip. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2004. I had a fairly aggressive olive-sized tumor, and once I got my healing plan in place, I began to worry. I worried that no matter what treatments I chose for myself, they wouldn't be enough to save me. And I had a very real reason for that worry, two reasons in fact. My mother and my grandmother had both died from breast cancer, so I knew that I was going to need an edge, and I set about discovering it. I had already been doing some study on the power of the mind to heal the body, and I knew that it was really important to get my subconscious mind in alignment with my healing plan. Because if the subconscious mind, which really runs the show, believes that you're going to die from a disease, it will undermine absolutely everything else that you do. About that time, my husband introduced me to a client friend of his, and we're going to call him George because he's off trekking in Nepal at the moment, and I can't contact him to ask him for his permission to use his real name. George told me that he had had cancer himself a number of years before, and that he had been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and there was no cure for it. George's doctors told him to get his affairs in order, that he only had 2 to 3 months to live. And this was 9 years later that we were meeting him, and the man was a living, breathing example of good health and exuberance and vitality, and I found it hard to believe that he'd been so ill at some point in his life. So in addition to what George's doctors recommended for him, he went home and he changed his life around. He quit his job and he changed his diet, and he got some instruction on how to meditate, and he began doing that for 3 hours per day. George's doctors told him that he'd never totally get rid of cancer, despite telling them that he'd die of it in 3 months. But he did. George told me that meditation was the one thing that made the biggest difference in his healing journey. And for a number of years, he managed the cancer with meditation. If he had new lumps appear, he would do more meditation. And today he is cancer-free and took great delight in proving his doctors wrong, as you can imagine. By the way, if you're not facing a life-threatening illness, you don't need to meditate for 3 hours a day to get the benefits that you are looking for. 15 or 20 minutes per day will get you some really great results. But George's story impressed me so much that my husband and I began studying with some meditation experts, and what they taught us made a huge difference in my healing and recovery from breast cancer. Meditation helped me manage the stress and anxiety that a breast cancer diagnosis brings. It helped me get through all the tests and the treatments. I was able to get my subconscious mind in alignment with my healing plan, and in fact, I substituted meditation for radiation treatments, and not that that's a course of action I would recommend for everyone, but it certainly worked for me. These days, I'm a natural therapist and a breast cancer coach, and I became aware of the fact that many of my clients and subscribers had stress and anxiety that was off the charts. Many had toxic relationships, they were battling depression, and a lot of them lived in small towns which were totally inaccessible to meditation classes. So I created this course mainly for them. I sense a fair amount of skepticism out there when I talk about how many things in your life can improve when you begin to learn meditation. And to help you understand it a little bit better, I've put together this visualization. So just for a moment, shut your eyes and imagine a storm-tossed ocean. There are huge waves crashing around, the water is all churned up, the sky is black, it's absolute chaos. That's your mind and nervous system before meditation. Now, imagine yourself standing by the still, cool waters of a pristine mountain lake. The surface of the lake is still, like a mirror, not a ripple. It's a beautiful, peaceful place. That's your mind and nervous system after meditation. So I hope that helps you understand that a little bit. When you take the time to meditate regularly, and I do make suggestions in my course about how to find that time, here's what you can expect. It will help you reduce anxiety about your treatments and tests. Studies show that you can slow the progression of disease. You can use it to decrease pain and nausea. And better still, you can enjoy improved relationships with the people you love. Simply put, it makes you feel good all over, renewed and revitalized. So a little bit about my course. There are 16 modules in bite-sized pieces that help you understand why meditation works. I've included several guided meditations and some cool techniques to get your body and mind ready for meditation. It's hassle-free and designed to help you unblock your ability to heal. The best part is it's very affordable. TM.org, that stands for Transcendental Meditation, is charging $90 down and $90 a month over an 18-month period, and that's a whopping total of $1,500 to learn meditation. Mine is dirt cheap compared to that. So if you're ready, go to the Order Now button and click on that. If you're not quite convinced, I'll give you 2 free modules. Since meditation is a highly personal thing, and I get that, I was pretty particular about voices and music when I was getting started, take these 2 free modules and listen to them, and then you can decide whether you want the rest of the course. So thanks for listening, and I hope that meditation helps you create the change you're looking for in your life.